Hi, my name is Zach Shea, and thank you so much for watching this video and joining me today. I am a spiritual life coach, which means that I guide people and help support them through life in general, but specifically through the most challenging periods of their life. And that includes working with new parents. I've been involved in support groups for new parents, and I'm also a parent myself. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, so I'm very familiar with the new baby period of time and the joys and the less than joys. Being a new parent, honestly, it is hard. It is a very vulnerable, difficult time. It's vulnerable in a way that I think most people have never truly experienced before they've had a baby. And to top that off, it is also a time when people come out of the woodwork to give you advice and tell you whether or not you're doing it right. And that can be very overwhelming and confusing. There is so much conflicting information. How do you know where to turn? How do you know who to trust? Well, I'm happy to tell you that the person you can trust the most through all of this is yourself. You are the one who knows your baby best, who knows your family best, and honestly, you are the authority on parenting your own child. It will not feel like it every day, of course, but it's true. No one else knows your baby as well as you and your partner do. No one else is the one who is actually in the trenches day in and day out, caring for that little baby and learning all of her needs. You are the expert. And that is very easy to say, of course, but it's a lot harder to feel. How do you trust yourself to truly know what you're doing, especially when your intuition tells you to do something that goes against all the other advice, that goes against the way you were raised, that goes against the way your community is doing it. And this is where it is really important that we as parents learn to listen to our children. Just like one size doesn't fit all for adults, one size doesn't fit all for babies. Your baby is a unique individual, and she is not like anyone else, okay? And I think you already know that. Parents always appreciate our babies, and we know we see just how unique they are. And it is true, honestly, it is absolutely true. So I mentioned that I have 2 kids, and they could not be more different than each other. I've had, I went into the second thinking, hey, I've already got a kid, I've been through the baby phase, I know what I'm doing. Well, my second definitely showed me wrong. My second has needed a completely different style of parenting than my firstborn did. If I tried to be the same parent to my second baby that I was to my first, my baby would be miserable, I would be miserable, nobody would be happy. So I had to just chuck everything I thought I knew about parenting out the window and just get to know this new, unique, beautiful soul in front of me and say, okay, what do you need? Parenting, it is a dance, all right? You are the expert in actual life advice, and your baby needs you to provide the foundation. They need your guidance, they need your boundaries. All right, babies, not newborns so much, but babies need boundaries. It makes them feel safe, it makes them feel secure. So absolutely give yourself permission to sometimes be the hard-ass parent that says no if that's something that you struggle with. But also give yourself permission to be the kind and supporting parent who listens to your child's needs. Parenting is, at its heart, a dance. It is not you just dragging your dance partner across the floor. It is you learning your baby's needs, learning how to respond to those needs while providing the structure of an adult, while providing the boundaries that your baby needs, while learning to identify what makes your baby unique, what you need to nurture, what you need to prevent. And when you really learn to do that, when you really give yourself permission to listen to your baby, to trust your instincts, that is when you will really learn how to shine as a parent and how to believe in yourself. because it is true. You are the authority. You are the expert on parenting your own child because no one else in this world is raising that baby. You are. So it is so important for you to really just learn to find that faith, learn to find that trust. And when you listen to your baby, you will find that, because your baby, you will learn how your baby responds when you're doing the right thing and how they respond when, you're not. Because all of us make mistakes, okay? Do not be perfect, because you don't have to be. Your baby doesn't need you to be perfect. Your baby needs you to be human. So I really hope that helps you. I know that it's something that I needed to hear, and even if it's something you've heard before, I think that new parents need to hear it every single day, at least as often as we hear that overbearing advice of, oh, I did this and it worked perfectly, so you have to do it my exact way. You are the authority on your baby, and you are the one who has been trusted to raise this little soul and guide them and take them through the world. Your baby chose you. That means that you can do this, all right? You know what you're doing in your heart. And if you learn to trust yourself and trust your baby, you are going to be fantastic at this parenting thing, all right? So again, thank you so much for joining me on this. And congratulations on your new baby, and just thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and to believe in yourself.